Spring 1945. The Allies are approaching central Germany from the east and the west. In order to remain capable of action, the Wehrmacht High Command decides to divide the Cipher Department into North and South groups. The secret cryptographic documents from the Wehrmacht bunkers near Berlin are taken away. And shortly afterwards, at Ammendorf train station, south of Halle an der Saale, a mysterious train sets off. The train has 40 cars and is protected by its own air defense system. Besides numerous documents, the train also contains the Cipher Department's devices that were developed for encryption and cryptanalysis. The fact that Fritz Menzer is also on that train is proven by his later statements and numerous other sources. It has still not been fully clarified to this day how many of his machines and inventions are on board. What is certain, though, is that the journey does not proceed as planned. When the train crosses Saxony on April 14th and 15th, the American forces are only about 25 kilometers away. Until the train is close to Prague, low-flying planes attack it again and again. Military personnel are not the only people on board. There are also women and children utilizing this transportation option as a means of escape. In some wagons, there are makeshift cooking facilities. According to private diaries, the conditions are very chaotic. After an odyssey through Bohemia, the train hides in a canyon near Prague. But its destination is elsewhere. The next day, the tour continues on a different route towards the Alps. Originally, the train is supposed to meet up with other transports near Lake Chiemsee, but it never arrives there. Due to the destruction of an important railroad bridge on the way to Salzburg, on April 28, the train comes to a standstill in the Salzach Valley near Werfen. The cryptologists camp on the meadows near the train station. To this day, people in Werfen rarely speak about that time. Farmers remember that the Germans traded tableware and stainless steel cans from the train for food. But what happened to the documents and the devices? It is possible to reconstruct what happened here in the spring of 1945 using American secret documents from the post-war period. The Germans are ordered to burn all their documents and destroy the machines. Menzer's material is explicitly mentioned. The fires burn for several days. Some soldiers flee home across the Alps. Others take up quarters in surrounding farms. On May 8th, a long ringing of bells announces the arrival of the Allies, and the order comes to throw all remaining machines in the river Salzach. But Fritz Menzer has other plans. He secretly keeps a prototype of his latest invention, the cipher box. This is a decision that will soon cause him a lot of trouble. Only one day later, the US Army reaches Werfen. Along with all the soldiers and his colleagues from the Cipher Department, Menzer is sent to a camp. Accompanied by tens of thousands of prisoners of war from Bavaria, Salzburg, and Tyrol, they walk in columns along the Autobahn towards Bad Aibling. Meanwhile, British and American special forces are searching the entire German Reich for crypto specialists and their machines. The name of the secret project is Target Intelligence Committee, TICOM for short. Its goal is to find the German specialists before they fall into the hands of the Soviets, an early sign of the emerging Cold War. Near Rosenheim, the TICOM teams come across still-functioning devices that had been used for cryptanalysis. In Lake Schliersee, American divers are searching for secret German documents. 35 boxes of material are retrieved from the lake, including numerous documents from the Cipher Department of the Wehrmacht High Command. In mid-August, TICOM Team 5 arrives at the prisoner of war camp in Bad Aibling, searching for Fritz Menzer. But no employee of the Cipher Department remains at the camp. All of them have succeeded in escaping unrecognized. Menzer's service book shows that he is released from captivity as early as June 1945. He then sets off to find his family in the Ore Mountains of Saxony. During the Cold War, the prisoner of war camp in Bad Aibling becomes an important listening station. The US goes on to use it for decades, and the German Federal Intelligence Service BND still has a branch office here. And it seems that Fritz Menzer also leaves a secret in the wetlands near the city. In the 1950s, he returns to the site several times, accompanied by a former colleague from the Cipher Department. It remains unclear what exactly the two men are looking for, and whether they ever find it.